this country do with your media sources and shit. It set up all these images of America being the good guy, coming to bring freedom to all these poor, displaced people that's under the rule of some tyrant in another country. All the while, you got this same tyrant with fucking pictures of him and the president in the White House.
And then, you know, like the brother mentioned about the media and the propaganda. You know, the average American right now think it's a good time to get a mortgage set up. Yeah. Getting a home.
Hell yeah.
That's all that's all BS.
Right.
Right, it ain't nothing changed. The real estate market, the auto industry, is nothing changed. All they got, they working with borrowed money.
Right. Yeah.
They still dealing with debt.
Yep.
So that shit is gonna bust again.
Yep.
It's gonna be a real estate bubble, and the bubble is gonna bust.
Worse than ever.
Right.
Yep. And then damn, I lost my trainer. Oh, a lot of you drones here in America need to check your real estate or who own the property, because like this brother brought out, them Gooks, Moab, or the Chinese, man, they bought up so much property and real estate here, it's ridiculous, man.
Yep. Right. Gonna be a red dawn. You back to that shit?
Come on.
Yeah, so let me make this statement. So who gonna come over here and liberate you Americans?
Right.
Yeah.
Cause y'all under tyranny.
Yep.
Tyranny. You know? Like the brother said, they go all over the world to bring freedom and democracy when there's no freedom and democracy here.
Right.
You know, so who gonna help you Americans? Y'all ain't got the goddamn will to stand up for yourself.
Nope.
Y'all done turned into a nation of cowards and wimps, you know? And like, you know, I'm seeing the rhetoric more and more. You got people like Alex Jones, all the different, you got Gerald Salente.
Right.
What's this other one cat, Steve Quayle. All that, you know, all that rhetoric, man, is coming down to the government is getting ready to make its move, man.
Right.
And not no way down in the distant future, man. They getting ready to move on you people, man.
Yeah.
And then y'all got guns, and for what? Y'all ain't gonna use them.
Hell no.
I mean, not on the government. Y'all shoot a nigga, right? But y'all ain't gonna go to war. You know, the government got to kill your family for you.
Right.
For the majority of you people that got these guns, man. Y'all ain't got no war like mine state here, man.
Nope.
Hey, that motherfucker, you know, that guy Bundy, and I'm gonna give it back to you. He the last rancher in that region. There was like 12 other ranching families that got put off their land. And he the last one standing, so to speak. You know? And even with that, and supposedly I wasn't there, but they supposedly made the feds stand down, them being unarmed, and the feds draw down on them. You know, that's stupid. You don't let nobody draw them. Man, if you were really about something, y'all have had a shootout there.
Right, exactly.
You know? Yeah, Wild Wild West.
Hey, cause that's what Esau always say. Esau say, oh, motherfucker come on government, anybody come on my land, and it's gonna be a goddamn war. Yeah. You full of shit. You got some little bugged out crazy crackers, might be some Vietnam vets that'll snap and shoot back. But you crackers, that's how stupid you are, man. Y'all getting ready for nigga target practice when your own goddamn people gonna come after your ass.
Yeah, but a lot of them, these crackers, they gonna do it like, especially in the Bible Belt.
Yeah.
They gonna try to fight against the white man when he come on their land. They targeted you niggas, but when the government come, they gonna try to fight because they think they tough down here.
Yeah, this Texas pride.
Now, I ain't just talking, I'm talking about the Texas and the rest of the Bible Belt.
Yeah.
With their militias.
Go ahead,
You started from the top, man.
This is Micah 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity.
Death and destruction to you Edomites that's in power.
And work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
I let you cut. That went through a quick process of elimination of who that's talking about, man. Go through that list one more time of the things that he practiced when the day come.
And they covet fields.
They steal fields. They come on land and they take it by force. Do they tell you they come in and I'm taking it by force like a real man would? No. They deceive you. They come in so-called peace.
Right, that's it.
But what are they coming with? They come in armed, strapped up, and ready to kill. For whatever agenda they got.
Shit, take their lunch, take your gun, take your shit.
Read on.
And and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
That's right. And that's it. So this so-called white man oppressed a man, you niggas' heritage, man. He took your identity and gave you this vain, empty existence, man. Let you just turn yourself in. He turned you into a fucking coon and an entertainer for him, man. Like he's been doing, man. Yeah. Something to keep him entertained. Look at these talented niggas. I got them in the palm of my hand. They do whatever the hell I tell them. I give them a few million of these funky FRNs,
right,
and they'll jump to 1 million hoops burn on fire with gasoline draws.
Hey, like the so-called white man did with the tribe of Gad. You know, they said you a savage, you can't speak your native tongue, you can't wear your native attire, and but you're gonna have to accept our way. So they oppress a man in his heritage.
Yep.
You know, you're gonna have to get indoctrinated. You gonna have to speak proper, change your name. We're gonna get rid of them names you got and give you basically a white man name.
Shave, dress like they dress. You gotta raise your family like he raised his family. All your values, which really, all the law, statutes, and commandments of these scriptures, you gotta do away with that. The same thing they did in our captivities, man. They did not want us to even remember who we was. This one we
coming back.
And all the other nations partake in this too.
Yeah.
Because the transatlantic slave trade, even though it didn't start with Jake being scattered around the world with the transatlantic slave trade, but that in itself that had to be the biggest slave trade in the history of mankind. And you telling me all these other nations, they were partaking in the slave trade.
Yeah.
So they didn't know who the hell was being sold on them ships.
That's like today, like you think motherfuckers looking to invest in a new business, they always try to see what's hot right now. What's the big business? At that time, slavery was the big business. You watch some of them movies and stuff, and you had Quakers, good Christians, that they was importers and exporters, and then they went from whatever they was exporting to trying to get into moving slaves, man. Because that's where the big money was.
I didn't mean to cut you.
Oh, you cool? Come on.
Bro.
Oh, that was.
Finish your training.
Oh, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Read that last part one more time.
Come on. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Bring that out.
Hey, that's what's happening with the Bundy Ranch, man. I brought this up before, but that cup is going to these Edomites, man.
Yep.
You know, them curses that was on us, they coming upon you so-called white people, man, you Edomites. Now your own people, man, the elite, they don't associate with you crackers out here, man, in society. Yeah. They don't associate with y'all.
They call you.
So now what you gonna find out, the Bundys and the mother ranchers that already had to leave their land, that been on for generations and generations. They oppressed, man. That was their heritage that the government made them come up off of. And why did the government do that, man? Because this whole place, America, is being sold out. Yeah. It's being sold out. But the Bundys are being oppressed right now of their heritage. But it don't make us a bit of difference. Like I said, that's the same thing the brother said that happened again. Now I'm saying, that cup is coming on to you so-called white people, man. Y'all gonna have to drink of that cup. Thus said the Most High Power.
I'm glad glad you brought up Gad again, because basically, like the scripture tell you, it's nothing new under the sun. Y'all getting caught up in this college education, and I gotta send my kids to school. You get they push that hard on you your senior year in high school, just shoveling college down your throat, man. Why? Because that's another way to program you and take you away from the mindset you're supposed to be in, man. And I was speaking on Gad because that's what they used to do to the Gadites, you North American Indians, man. They would take you as captives, and they'll put you in the school system and teach you how to be so-called proper. But not all they was doing was teaching you, stripping you of your heritage, man.
Right.
And I can't remember the actual title of the movie, but it was a movie that touched on that. They had when you used to have Gadites that hunt down their own brothers for the so-called white man to bring them to the schools and stuff. They basically was like bounty hunters. Even in the movie Last of the Mohicans, you had Gadites that was fighting with the so-called white man against his own people, man. But they would take them to these schools, and he said, you need to go up there and you need to learn to be a better white man than the white man.
Yeah, Gadite said that to another Gadite.
Yeah. Why he had a rope tied around his fucking wrist, dragging him behind a little motorbike.
They showed that.
That's it. Go ahead.
They showed that in that movie Three Kings when they had I think his name is Mark Wahlberg, had him tied up, and that Ishmael put that CD in his mouth. He started pouring that oil down his mouth. He say, "What is the problem with Michael Jackson?" He's like, "I don't know." He say, he done bleached his skin, goddamn straightened out his hair, then reconstructed his whole goddamn body. Why? Because you done oppressed this man in his heritage. He trying to be like y'all. He don't even want to be what he think he is, a so-called Negro. He don't even want to be that. He want to be a Edomite. Because that's how bugged out our people are. They think that's true. In order to make it somewhat so-called make it in this society, you gotta become just like the goddamn enemy,
that's
man.
Right. You gotta talk like him. You gotta speak his language.
All that
you know
shit.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, cause I remember when you was.
I'm talking about proper, like how you gotta clean up your punctuality. And grammar gotta be up to par.
Yeah, like you was telling me, like certain of your old teammates used to be like, they used to have to take classes on how to speak in front of the news.
Yeah, it don't matter what faction of industry you get into here in America. You gonna have to shape yourself to the standard of the so-called white man. And whoever said the fucking white man can set the standard to what's upright and what's proper, when they fucking wicked
as hell
cavemen.
Hey, peep this, really?
And women.
That's another thing that you so-called white people stole, man. Y'all not clean, proper people, man. Y'all the original cavemen. That was us.
That's right.
We're royal people. We were clean and proper. That's a sign of royalty to have manners.
Hey, cause that go back to when we ruled in Europe. All that proper, the so-called being proper in schools of knowledge, even though we was going off when Israelites, the so-called Negroes, the so-called West Indians and so-called Haitians ruled up in Europe. We was the one that set all the proper, because the pagan Romans, the Edomites, they was just wicked, man. They was just all out wicked, you know? So we the ones, our people basically set up them top schools and colleges and stuff like Cambridge and Oxford and all that.
Yep. That's
With
some
the
history
top
for you.
philosophers and what you got? Philosophers and like what's the other one? Scholars. You know? Go ahead,
Yeah, that's a dose of real history for you, man. But it just clicked to me. It ain't clicked to me, but it's popped in my head right now that's y'all steal everything, man. You don't have nothing of your own, man. Everything that you got, you stole, man. Y'all don't even want y'all don't even want to keep your damn your pasty ass skin, man. That's why every time you get by so-called suburbs, you see tan shops everywhere. Y'all hate niggas so much, why the fuck you trying to look like us?
Take our slang, what Jay calls swag and all that type of shit. He so want to be everybody but his damn self.
Yeah, because he know he's a base piece of shit, man. Get that Daniel 4:17. And man, give me that John 10:10.
John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
And we ain't gonna be simple about this scripture, man. Anybody can steal, kill, and rob, but who can do it on a global scale? Who's been doing it on a global scale? Who's doing it on a global scale? Who's planning on doing more on a global scale? The elites are you so-called white people. Not you regular ones roaming the streets, because y'all nothing but goyim to them. Y'all cattle just like us to them.
Right.
Y'all not of that royal, so-called royal bloodline.
Right, because going back to, well, it's still in the Constitution today, but going back when we was in hardcore bondage, we still are, according to the Constitution, 3/5 of a man. We were basically considered cattle, still are. But now it ain't just pertaining to the so-called Negroes, it's pertaining to all